So in my last video, I was talking about taking pain as we mature and failure and transmuting it into something that can be used for others to profit from, meaning that the wisdom gained from the failure, whether it be in sport or in life circumstance, is used in a way that other people can then benefit from it, especially younger generations if they wish to. And that doesn't come with lightness, or I'm not saying that with any glibness at all, because I have been through my fair share of extraordinarily painful failures and pain. And one of the most, the strongest instances that come to mind is when I was divorcing. And there was kind of a convergence of situations where I was representing myself in court against my ex-husband and his lawyer. And it was a very demeaning and disempowering experience. However, I was teaching myself the court system, and I was representing myself without the funds for a lawyer. I was representing myself against my former husband and his lawyer, and perhaps completely failed, but again, taught myself the legal system to a degree. And I had gotten myself into a really unkind relationship and was allowing myself to be treated in a very unkind manner. So my self-esteem was taking a beating. And so at that same time, I was attending a program for women out of violent and abusive relationships, and had met other women, like I had stated previously, that were in really frightening situations, and they sounded crazy when they talked about what was going on, until what was happening to them started to happen to me. And I needed help, and I needed to sound sane in what was showing up as completely insane. And requesting that was challenging, trying to find assistance in a situation that was accumulating and was becoming terrifying. I was a single mom who had stayed home to raise her kids, did not have an income of my own, and was failing in terms of representing myself in court in what was at times a very unjust and kind of disturbing renderings there. And at the same time, too, as I was trying to educate myself in a program for abuse against women, I was being exposed to a lot of challenging and frightening situations. But here's the thing, what I learned and what I discovered through that is my strength and my resilience. It was a long, arduous path. I'm still not completely free of it. But I have discovered myself that I don't need others to express their value to me. I don't need others to admire me. I can stand strong and understand my value and what I have to offer without anybody else around me to express that. And I've understood my courage and my bravery to stand by myself in situations that are extraordinarily challenging and at times terrifying. So if I can transmute that, then that suffering and that pain is not in vain. And it can potentially serve another, and it can also potentially help them skirt the longer path that I took, and avert the pain and suffering. And also it allows other people who might be going through something similar to know you're not alone, and other people have gone through there and through what I've experienced, and I'm not alone. So I hope that serves someone today listening to this.